It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere. Okay, it doesn't look like Christmas. Those lights have died. Hi, it's John Kowaleski from Daddy Daze. And it is a month after Christmas. And here we are. My tree is still up. Tree went up kind of late in the game this season. Last season, I guess. So it was only up a couple days before Christmas, and through procrastination, I have kept it up, and also it's cheerier during the winter months. But I thought I'd show you some cartoonist things I have on here, cartooning things, and also some things my son, who is the inspiration for Angus, has made. And it's part of our thing. He makes an ornament every year. Sometimes, I'll show you them in a second. Anyway, there's a star up here. He colored one side. His friend colored another one. We've had that for a couple of years. When I was putting up the tree, they made that. Right here is an ornament with a Thomas Nast illustration of Santa Claus. I have two of these. Used to have three. You can probably guess what happened. Yep, one of them dropped at some point. Cards I get during that season, especially a lot of them are cartoonist cards from cartoonists. So I thought I'd show you those. This is David Reddick from Intelligent Life. That looks like a coaster. I'm going to have to ask him if it is. Some of the things my son makes, sometimes they're little things we collect during the year. But also we'll just get an ornament from the dollar store and he'll paint it. Or things like that. Or it'll be something he makes in school. Over here, here's another cartoon thing. This is the International Museum of Cartoon Art. I think that's what it was called. This was the museum that Mort Walker had started first up in New England and moved up Boca Raton. This no longer exists, unfortunately, but all of its stuff now it resides in the Billy Ireland Library, which is at Ohio State University, which has a huge, wonderful collection of all sorts of cartooning stuff from everywhere, and probably the biggest in the world. And they send out Christmas cards that have these wonderful vintage, I guess we could call them, cartoon illustrations having to do with the holidays. And I put those up every year. Here's some other ones from cartoonists. There's Charles Brubaker. Down here is Tom Stemple. What else do we have? Oh, this is a postcard from a gallery in New York that was doing the show. This was a print that someone had done of sort of a silhouette of the Marvel character Luke Cage, and it says "Sweet Christmas," kind of hard to read there, which is kind of his exclamation, like he says, "Sweet Christmas." This was this year's ornament, which was a tree that my son made. Down here is Steve Del Monte, and I think that's mostly it, sort of, kind of. Down here, this is a little ridiculous. We have paper bag puppets of Santa and Batman. Santa was something I used, gosh, my son was only a year old, in a little video I did. Maybe I will post it sometime. Where he attacks the camera. Look at those teeth. I know, a little crazy. And then last year I did one with Santa and Batman, with me doing, "Oh, hello, I'm Santa," and "I'm Batman." And they did their versions of Jingle Bells. So, it's like Jingle Bells, Batman smells. And then Batman comes in and goes, "Jingle Bells, Santa smells." And then they fight. It's ridiculous. Okay. I hope you are having a great new year. All things are well. And I will talk to you soon.